Across the UK, something big is happening. The turmoil of the last 18 months has made millions of people want to rip up the rulebook and change their lives forever. It's made people see that life is short and want to build new lives around the things they love.
This is living.
Whether that's family,
We are very strong.
The love is there.
I love you so much.
Yeah.
being close to nature,
So modern society drains your tank, and this for me is just what fills it up again.
or doing the things that make you feel alive.
You follow the birds.
This is a dream. This is the dream.
But where do you begin when you want to change everything?
Do you have a plan for if the worst happens?
Well, like end of the world, or?
No!
I'm Sophie Morgan and I'm travelling all over the country to meet people who've already decided to make that change and live their lives on their own terms.
So do you get it now?
I get it. Yes, I get it. Of course I get it.
Yeah, the last year has been particularly testing. I mean, it has for everybody, but it has for me personally been a really tricky time. Basically, lockdown happened, and at that time, the television show I was about to be making got cancelled, the Paralympics got cancelled, which I was going to be working on. My boyfriend and I broke up, and then I had some secondary complications with my spinal injury. That's coming. So what it meant was I had to lie on my stomach for just under 2 months, which was really tough.
You know, I had a moment, I think, when I was on bed rest, and I just thought, when I'm able to get out of here again, think about what's next, and what do I want to do with my life moving forward? Where do I want to go? It's going to be work out quite a lot of stuff.
I can't go on as normal. I want to do something different. So this is my Riker. It's a, as you can see, 3-wheeled motorbike, basically. A trike, essentially. And I love I love it. It's basically perfect for me and my disability. Even better, I can fit my chair onto the back of it as well. It's basically as close as I can get to freedom. I cannot wait to get out there. It's time. Get my leg right over like that, and then I have to, it's not the easiest of transfers. Shuffle right on. And then, that's me.
I'm hitting the road to meet people who had a dream and changed their lives to follow it. Goodbye, flat. Goodbye, London. Hello, open road. It's so good to see you again.
The kind of people that I'm going to meet on this trip are my favourite kind of people. People that have decided, for whatever reason, to change their lives and live on their terms. They're the people for me, so I can't wait to meet them.
The first person I'm going to meet is someone who proves that there needn't be any barriers to doing the thing that you love.
I'm about to meet the wild wool shepherdess. Her name's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth used to be a dancer, a dream job for many, but fraught with insecurity. She wanted to work with animals, but had no money or land, yet these things didn't stop her.
Brought the sun with you.
Will you give me a hand with my chair? I think that's loosened.
There we go.
Sweet,
Yeah.
perfect. Thanks, honey.
Elizabeth can't afford land of her own, so arranges grazing for her rare breed sheep on farms and nature reserves. Like mowing the lawn, grazing encourages the plants to grow, so it's a win-win.
So this is where you sleep? Is this
Yeah,
home?
yeah. I have a home as well, but I try to spend as much time as possible away from four walls.
Why?
Because I only feel comfortable when I'm outside in nature.
Really?
Yeah.
No matter what the weather?
No, no.
Even the snow?
Oh, yeah.
So I suppose a bad day here is always going to be better than a good day in an office. Yeah, basically.
Personally, I would rather be poor and live out here than be rich and do something that made me feel just not alive, you know, made me feel ill.
After lambing this year, Elizabeth's flock is now 100 strong. It's not uncommon for ewes to abandon lambs, and this one needs special attention.
There you go.
Life made. I'm a mother. Oh.
She wags her tail as well, like when she starts drinking.
I love her little horns. So how often do you have to do this?
3 times a day.
Really?
Yeah, so it's kind of a challenge because I can never really have a full day doing something. So it's like being a surrogate mum.
That is
All gone.
you all done. You've downed that.
I'll take that off you.
Okay. Oh, no, don't go. Oh, don't go. Okay,
We're
fine.
done.
Bye.
It's like, thanks. See you later.
Bye.
Come by.
I really want to help her. I really want to run out and go and get in the field and rally and herd. So I was like, how can I do that?
Walk on. Woo! No, they've all gone the wrong side. Come on. Woo!
It's that strange juxtaposition of like the modern motorbike and then this traditional shepherdess. It felt a little bit wrong.
We did it.
Yeah. It definitely helped with this, honestly.
I shepherded it. I did it. I helped.
Teamwork.
Elizabeth's passion to keep crafts alive means she shears her sheep the traditional way.
Sweet. Pretty old school.
She's the biggest sheep I've got. I guess I should have chosen a nice little one, really.
Well, no, you said you like to do things the hard way, so there's a point.
Grab her.
But you do have to be strong.
A leg underneath.
Yeah.
And then that flips her over.
Oh.
There's a particular routine to it. It's a bit like a dance.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that's got to feel so good.
Okay, so then I'll bring her up.
Wow. Do you enjoy doing it?
I love it.
Do you?
Because it feels so ancient.
Yeah.
This is one of the oldest occupations in history, because obviously from the beginning of time we've needed to take wool off animals to make clothing.
Can I have a go?
Yeah.
Look at her lovely big tummy. So cute. Okay.
Just like scissors. And I'll show you where to cut on her.
Don't want to hurt her.
So if you keep them nice and flat, like flush against her skin.
I'm so scared of cutting her,
Oh, don't.
cutting her
It's
skin.
fine. No, you won't cut her skin, it's all right.
Sure? I've done it with my friends when I've cut their hair before and, you know, accidentally get a bit of an ear and you just don't want to do that to the sheep.
Well done, you're doing great.
Hey.
You say you blade sheared now?
I am getting my hands dirty and it's nice. It's fun. I've needed a bit of that. Been so sanitised lately. Literally. I mean, it's liberating, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you were born in the wrong century.
That is what I always say. I think, like, you know when someone says they're an old soul?
Yeah.
Caught in a bit of a different world. But yeah, we're done anyway.
Aww.
Good girl, you did well. Both of you.
I'm amazed when Elizabeth tells me that as it is, this fleece is worth a grand total of about £3. It's what Elizabeth does with her wool and sheepskins that allows her to make money from them.
So all of these sheepskins are ones that I've tanned myself.
What?
And mostly because it's they're just the colours
Look
are
at that.
beautiful.
I could wear this. It's like Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Well, funny you should say that, because I make wool collars as well.
Of course you do. Oh, what is that? Let's see.
Put it around you.
These are stunning.
Yeah, well, I have a few orders for them. They are more popular because of programmes like Vikings.
I could rock this and we'll keep this on. So what else have you got in there?
This is a bit random. Can you guess what it is?
Give me here. What is it?
It's not as soft as it should be.
It's not a ball.
Yeah, it is. It's my little purse. A ball sack purse. It's just another way of using everything from the animal rather than throwing it away. That animal's lived and given its life for you.
Thank you. I try to play it cool, like I'm cool with that, like that's normal. When was the moment when you kind of woke up in the morning and thought, this is my purpose, I'm on it?
I have a son, Harry, and he's, well, he'll be 18 in July. And he was 2 and I separated from his dad. And so I found myself homeless for a year with Harry, kind of living out of a bag. And I wanted to find a way where I wanted to get back to the things that really inspired me and that I really loved. So he could be with me all the time because I homeschooled him for some of the time as well. So I did countryside management. So it was just learning like crafts of the countryside, you know, the old ways. And it just kind of ignited that passion in me.
I find it quite extraordinary that the moment she decided to pursue this life was when she was probably at her most, vulnerable? If anything, that's the time when people seem to not do what they love.
Elizabeth offers to teach me how she tans sheepskins. All I can say is I wish you could smell this.
So what we have to do first to get it to a nice, smooth skin underneath is you see this, there's a layer of fat here, yeah? I can tell already you're going to love this bit. So this all needs to come off.
I think because I'm eye height to the hide, it was just, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Start from the middle and work down towards the edges. So I'll just make a start and I'll show you what I mean. You might get a little bit...
I think I'm downwind. Okay, I'm going to have to give it a go, aren't I, really?
So you see how it works?
I do.
It is a bit tough, but you
I've
strong
got
arms.
strong arms. It's
Exactly.
about the height.
Cover your legs and stuff, and then you get rid of most of it.
Sweet. Right. This?
Yeah. So you're kind of like pushing down. So angle it back a little. That's it.
towards you. Okay.
That's it.
Hey. Oh, it's coming up.
I find it really satisfying.
Do you know?
Yeah, yeah. You don't.
I could get there.
I'll definitely desensitized.
I don't want to let you down. I'm like your protege. I am. I could do this.
It is pretty gruesome. I'm well impressed.
It's just the smell.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's sort of...
Well, it's rotten flesh. Remember that it improves your immune system.
What, putting your face in the flesh?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, right.
That's actually really good. Let me just pull it over. Yeah. You're nearly at the end. So this is the satisfying bit for me, when you get all of the flesh and meat to the end and you just push it off and it's really nice and smooth.
You're a great kind of woman. This is the satisfying bit, the bit where we take off the flesh.
See how easily pleased I am?
That's pretty good.
It's good.
She says.
It's good. And then that's ready to put the brain solution on.
Brain solution.
Once again, Elizabeth wastes nothing of the animal and uses its brains to cure the leather. Some of you might want to look away.
You could always... No.
Mush up the brain.
That's all right, I'll do
You're
it.
going to ask me to mush up the brain? Oh, that was just... Ugh. I don't like cooking.
You don't like even more now.
I'm not looking.
I find it's like some kind of initiation. It's like
I'm getting into it now.
a rite
I
of
just got to let it go. Get over my squeamishness.
This is what makes the hide nice and soft. A lot of people would wear gloves.
Wow. That is really gross.
I just think it's magical. This tanning of hides is like a rebirth for the animal. That's why I do it. It's honouring the animal's life and it's making something beautiful from it.
I think once you get your head over the idea of it, how almost cathartic it could be.
So that's going to just sit and soak that in for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it'll go on a frame.
Sweet. Leave that smell behind. Honestly.
Put it into this like nest, and then I'll get you to blow it. I feel like you're gonna blow it out.
Okay.
Yes. Hey! How satisfying is that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
To make your own fire.
There's a ritual to it.
Through things like this, watching that sun go down, making fire, speaking to people like you, I know that I'm on the right path. I so strongly believe that I have a purpose here. And this life on this earth is so fragile, isn't it? You know, like, and it's so precious and it goes so quickly.
I mean, I nearly lost mine. I got after my crash. They told my family to prepare for the worst, that kind of thing. So I was on the way out. So I do believe you. I completely agree. And actually, I think that the search for meaning has been my driving force. It's the thing that picks me up whenever I'm down.
Yeah.
I feel Elizabeth's given me a lot. And as her guest, the least I can do is bring a bottle.
Cheers. Thank you for an amazing day.
Oh, thanks for coming. It's been lovely having you. Right, I'm just gonna bring them up now so
Okay.
they'll come up.
I'm nearing the end of my time with the wild wool shepherdess.
Here they come.
But before I go, Elizabeth wants to share a very peaceful part of her life.
Yeah, I love how you're walking around barefoot. Well, let me see the bottom of your feet. Are they covered in... Yeah, they're covered in...
It's another way of kind of grounding. Yeah.
Your sheep are just something else. They're really beautiful.
This is the bit that I wanted to share with you the most, I think, because I do prioritise just sitting out with them as often as I can.
Something very, I guess, meditative about
Well,
sitting
I
here.
need it, I think, more than them as well. It's just,
What does it give you?
like, say, modern society and the way things are and the stresses of it and bills and stuff. It kind of, I just think of it as though it drains your tank, you know, like a fuel tank. And this, for me, is just what fills it up again. This is not like a job to me. It's the blood in my veins, you know, it's the fibres of me, is being with my animals, being connected to Earth, doing the work that's really important, trying to keep it alive.
There's something very obvious to me. I'm with somebody who's in their element, just seeing how happy you are, soaking it up. You can really tell that you're in your right place. Got a bit of a girl crush on Elizabeth. I kind of love that from the hardest point in her life, she found her purpose. I love that. I think that's true for so many of us.
From Nottinghamshire, I'm heading north into the Peak District, to the kind of scenery I've been longing to ride through for months and months.
So, I'm in the countryside. I'm getting a bit emotional. I'm in the countryside, in the Peak District, at a place called Muhsen. When I was on bed rest, there was a song that I used to listen to in the morning. It's called Lark Ascending, and it's about a bird, a skylark flying around. I close my eyes and I imagine I was a bird flying over a valley like this, and just not being stuck. And it was just really cathartic, and it was medicinal to listen to. And now I'm sitting here and it's just overwhelming. Because here I am in my daydream, literally in my daydream. It just makes me feel how wonderful life is and how short it is and how important it is to believe or have hope that things will get better. Because even when things feel like really like they're not going to get better, they do. Cut. Right, put something happy on. Let's get out of here. I've got people to meet, places to go.
The people I'm on my way to meet next also lived in London and dreamed of flying. And here, in the rolling South Downs of Sussex, they managed to make that dream come true.
I'm here to meet Amy and Dave, who have left London. They're now living in a van in Sussex. And also, they paraglide.
So how long have you had her?
2 years.
How organised are you guys?
All the toys.
You have to be organised. So start with our bed, which is the best view, and then we've got all the fun things. So our bikes.
And then both our paragliders here, obviously, very important. 86 litres of water there. And then all of our electrics.
So who designed all of this?
So I did all the sort of the design of all the services and things, and Amy did all the creative flair inside.
What was your life like before? I was in HR and Dave was in IT. And so big corporate roles. We lived in a lovely big place in Angel in London.
Yeah.
So we kind of had it all. Had like the London dream, but actually when you scratch beneath the surface, it wasn't so lovely, was it? We really struggled and we weren't very happy. So we would go to work at 6 a.m, come back at 10 p.m. sometimes, lots of deadlines, lots of stress. I kind of came back in tears sometimes, didn't I? Because it was just too much.
Really?
Yeah. So we just thought it's time for a change.
Did you weigh up other options, or was it always van life?
That's what we did in our spare time, and we loved that. So we thought, why don't we just make this, 24/7? Why don't we make this our life? So it kind of made sense. It's not for everyone, but we just.
Why is it not for everyone?
Everything is so compact.
You're living in 8 square metres, so in terms of a relationship, you really need to be
Yes.
solid. And,
All privacy goes out the window. Now it doesn't really matter when the other person goes to the toilet and the other person's working on their laptop or on a call or in bed, or it's just how it is.
Really?
So, yeah.
What do you guys do for a living now?
So I'm a trainee and paragliding instructor, which is super cool and very different to my old job in HR.
Gosh, yeah. Possibly what? The most exciting job?
You're working with like one of your passions, doing what you love.
Wow. Amazing. What do you do at the moment?
We've actually just formed a business building camper vans, which will be ready soon, so it's good.
Not jealous at all.
So, do you want to come and have a drive?
Yeah, I'd love to go for a drive. Brakes are on? Yeah. Cool. Thank you. And sure. Nice. That won't go anywhere.
Let's rock and roll.
This is the dream.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
Yes! I'm on a sort of quest to find that freedom feeling. I love it. I live for it. That's all I want. So I can't really think of anything more liberating than what you do.
Well, I think we should take you flying.
Let's do it.
Yay, go flying! Nothing to say, I love it. Let's go flying.
How do you decide where you want to go?
We normally go where the flying spots are. And also, when you're up in the air, you can see the world from a completely different view.
Oh, it's
so you
insane.
can say, oh, well, I saw this castle in the distance.
Seriously, you sort of shop where you want to stay from the sky.
From the sky.
Do you hear yourself speaking? Do you hear how cool that is? How often do you wake up in the morning and just can't believe this is your life?
There's twofold, isn't there? You wake up on a day like this and you go, I can't believe this is my life. And then when it's 60-mile-an-hour winds, freezing cold, and it's horizontal rain, you go, I can't believe this.
How do you afford all of this?
We saved up a lot in London, a lot for about 10 months. And now, the only things we pay for are food and fuel. So we probably live on about £100 a week now, rather than £100 a day in London. So it's
Completely
huge.
different.
It's completely different, yeah.
So why do you think people don't make that leap?
Fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Is that what you think it is?
Yeah, we dropped everything. We ploughed all of the money that we had into this with no really return ticket.
I really want to go paragliding. I want to go paragliding more than anything. It's all I want to do. So I'm desperate to jump off a cliff.
So this is where I work,
Yes.
and this is where they teach the students all day. So what we'll do is we'll take off here,
Yeah.
and then we'll head into that beautiful view, and you can see the sea in the distance as well. And then hopefully we'll soar along this bowl, kind of using the wind to lift us up.
Yeah.
And then hopefully there'll be some birds as well. So we'll follow where the birds go.
Yes.
They show us the way, which is quite magical.
Seriously, you follow the birds.
Follow the birds.
This is a dream.
I
This
know.
is the dream. My version of being trapped is quite extreme. There's not many people who experience being stuck and not able to sit or leave their bed. It's very extreme. That's Amy about to take off. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, look at that. That's so cool. So my version of escapism feels also extreme. Flying and trying to get out of my wheelchair and things like that feels extreme. Woo! Go, Dave! Oh my God! Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, they know what they're doing, those two, don't they? They've got it sorted. What's going to happen is I'm going to have a couple of people carry me, hold me either side, and then my instructor, Tim, he's going to be behind me.
So I'm doing the controls, and then once we're airborne, it's sort of the perfect sport because
Don't need your legs.
you don't need your legs at all. If you can move your body weight a little bit, then it's just like it would be for anybody else.
I could do that. And I'll have my legs lifted up, and then we're hopefully just going to take off. Helmet? Yep. Can I do anything to help in any way? Hold on to you, hold on to you.
You can hold on to wherever
Just
you
like
want.
that?
Don't forget to let go because they don't want to come with you.
I won't.
Oh, up you come. Come on, lads, up you come. Right, so a little step down the hill, And then running back up the hill a bit. And then let's go. Go, 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 go. Sit back in the harness, get your arms round behind those straps. That is perfect.
Woo! Oh my God. I don't know how to articulate it. How do you put words to a feeling that is so... I think only music can actually describe the feeling of being lifted out of a wheelchair and into the sky.
Round we come, leaning around into that turn. Great. Woo!
It's like a dream. It's just the most wonderful experience. This is amazing! I can't feel and move my body, and then you're in the sky and it doesn't matter. I love my life! I'm flying. I'm actually flying. I look back and think, where was I? What was I doing a few months ago?
We often find ourselves flying with birds of prey and all sorts.
Oh. Emotionally and physically, I was in a really bad place.
We're going to go fast this way because we're going downwind.
And then it's like, I'm in the good place. Really, really grateful. You gonna catch me? You okay? Okay. Oh my God. Oh. I got me. Tim, you okay?
Yes, I'm good.
Woohoo! I did it! That was amazing. Oh my God. Shaking. That was awesome. Wow. It's like the most liberating experience. Just floating in the sky. Just looking down on the world. That was really... Wow. Woof. Incredible. I can see why now they've decided to move all their life into a van, so they can fit everything around doing that.
You hooked?
Yeah, definitely. I can see why you say it's addictive. 100%. Honestly, I think you've really worked it out. Thank you so much for that.
No worries, that was fun.
No, thank you for coming and joining us.
Isn't it amazing to think of the difference in Amy and Dave's life before? I think they're setting a really good example. Not allowing yourself to continue in life where you're not happy. Like, you've got one life, live it.
All over the UK, people are making massive changes to their lives to put the things that matter most front and centre. I'm Sophie Morgan, and this morning I'm crossing the Severn Bridge into South Wales to spend a day and have a meal with Muhsen and his family. 7 years ago, he was living in London and hatched a plan to change his life. He didn't have the money or the skills to do it, but he made it happen anyway.
The extraordinary thing about Muhsen is that he has made the move. He's left London and he's taken his whole family and he has moved here. Hello.
Hello, welcome to Harmony Farm.
I have a number of questions. How does somebody convince their entire family to move? How has he got the confidence to do it? And how he keeps the peace?
By selling their homes in London, the family were able to buy 50 acres, where they keep goats, chickens, ducks and rabbits. Though one snag is it's on a bit of a slope.
I can confirm this thing is on a hill. Oh my God.
It's going to be a workout for my support worker, Tom.
Tom, you give me a shove.
To get to the bottom of this family story, I'm going to have to speak to everyone. And I mean everyone.
That's my mum, Basima. That's my sister, Mariam. This is Mohammed, my brother. This is my wife, Elif.
Hi.
And then my stepdaughter. This is Melis. And 3 of my kids. This is my son, Abdulmalik.
Hiya.
This is little Mu'mina and Mu'min.
Hi, guys.
They're twins.
I just hope I can remember everybody's name.
This is stunning. How long have you been here?
6 years.
Before I've even seen where you live, before I've even seen how you work, I feel different. I feel calm.
Yeah.
It's got that sanctuary sense about it.
Yeah, that's it. So, you know, a big vision of mine is to get the Muslim community out of the cities, yeah? A lot of them, second generation, their parents grew up in a village. So they know the stories, but they can't, like they come here, they don't know how to deal with a chicken. Oh, so what, a chicken lays eggs? You know, it's like that level, you know? They're so detached from what their parents would have been.
I don't know if it's just isolated to the Muslim community.
No, of course not.
I think that's the way we've kind of moved, isn't it? So you feel like you're going back into your roots.
That's it. Come on, the goats!
Fighting each other.
I've been taken out completely so many times. I'm always swearing at them.
You look like you are just loving life, but
Yeah,
this is what? Different, so different to the life you had before.
Of course, yeah. So before I was in fundraising, I was training face-to-face fundraisers. And previously they were very idealistic and very kind of like wanted to change the world and all that. And then it just turned into like people just wanted to earn money.
Muhsen dreamt of a working farm where people could come and stay, but he needed others to buy into his vision, literally.
Definitely my mum was the kingpin that I had to convince because obviously her finance, her retirement money, all of that's going to come into the programme too.
I decided I'd retire from teaching and everything else. I decided, yes, let's go for it.
And then my wife, to convince her to live with my mum. That's the hard part because 2 queens, man, don't work. You need 1 queen, 1 king, you know what I mean?
It took me a while to get used to the idea, but the more I thought about it, the more it grew on me. And yeah, I just could envision my children growing up on a farm and yeah, just having farm life. And what a great way to bring up kids, you know.
Sitting here on a scorching hot day, it's easy to imagine it's all been idyllic.
I remember our first winter, it was really, really wet, wasn't it?
Yeah, when we first moved here, it rained every day for 3 months. And we were so very, very depressed. And the road was much worse then, so it just made it harder to get in and out of the farm, and the cars would get stuck. And yeah, it was really difficult those first few months.
But the worst was the beast from the east. Oh my gosh, the snow burnt your fingers and the snow up to my door there.
How long were you snowed in?
Nearly 3 weeks.
And the weather wasn't the end of their challenges.
When we were living in London, you know, Muhsen couldn't really do very much around the house, you know. He could just about put a nail into the wall. He's become a plumber, he's become an electrician, he's now felling trees.
I did a couple of courses, online stuff, to get some of the principles down, but the actual practical knowledge was mostly YouTube videos.
He's just taught himself how to thrive here and also really changed the lives of every single person in his family.
Hardly surprising, though, that there's been a little, shall we say, tension?
When we first got here, it was a lot of trouble. Yeah, at first. It was like clash, clash, clash over everything. The way someone washes a dish, the way someone leaves a tap running, the way someone uses soap.
Like this?
Exactly, like this. It was headbutting over everything.
We're definitely a family that, you know, we still have our issues, don't we?
What happens? How do you find it then, living together?
It's got its challenges.
Yeah.
We do have those moments where it's like, oh, they don't understand me or whatever it may be.
It's tough living with a family, I can imagine, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful at the same time.
You know, you can't stay angry too long at each other here because
Really?
the nature, getting out in nature, it kind of distracts you. You just go outside. Like, I go out, disappear into the forest, I'm chopping wood, and I'm happy, you know?
Yeah.
It's all gone.
I love you so much. I love you. I really do. I really do. I love my family, and you know we are very strong. The love is there. I love you so much. Yeah.
And now we got to feed the chickens, which is over here.
Let's do it. She says.
This is my brother's territory.
I met another member of Muhsen's family, his brother, Mohammed. Why have you got this job?
When I first came, I was a little bit lazy and I felt a bit guilty because I joined them later. My family moved there 6 years ago and I joined in March last year. I think there was one day when my sister wasn't here to do the chickens, so I said, I'll do it. And then it just became automatic that I had to do it from then on.
What took you so long to get here, then?
I was enjoying the London party, the lifestyle, basically, yeah.
Oh, right. What's the difference?
peace of mind, feeling more connected to the important things like family and nature as well.
So you're enjoying doing the chickens?
Yeah,
or
actually,
is it because you feel like you've got to do the chickens?
Initially it was, but I really do enjoy it. Do you want to chuck some feed?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just kind of, anywhere.
In they come.
Yeah.
How do you find feeding the chickens? Good? What do you like the most about chickens?
The way they taste.
So what do you love the most about it?
Just the connection to the animals and to the people as well, just what it attracts. You know, just that feeling of just being grounded.
For me, just watching the children growing up in this environment and just seeing their confidence and how, you know, how they are with the animals. I love watching my son, you know, he'll just grab a chicken and yeah, he'll like chuck them in the pen.
And then this is some home-reared chicken.
Nice.
So that's it, really?
Oh, so much. It's such a lovely day. Should we pass it around?
Yeah, pass it.
Okay, I'll pass it. You don't take those that way. Do you eat like this all the time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Not as many dishes, but...
Half of the week is about as many dishes.
Right, here you go, tuck in. Don't be shy.
Sitting around that table with all those happy, smiley faces, you just get this thing of, this is what it's all about.
But what regrets, if any, do any of you have?
I wish we did this in Spain. That's the only regret.
It can be quite disheartening, definitely, especially when we work so hard and then we get one storm and the gates are blown off, or sometimes the drains get blocked up, so we have to unblock those. So that can be
Hear all that we. I've never seen anyone unblock a drain in this house. Yeah?
We did together, don't we?
Where was that?
Yeah, the one over there, remember? When we got the pipes, remember when we pulled it through together?
That one time.
Oh, yeah, that one time, yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I think hats off to all of you. It's a teamwork, right? And this chicken, by the way, wow. These are people that have demonstrated to me that where there's a will, there is a way. And I love that. I think what they've done in terms of moving their entire family and relocating it isn't necessarily for me. I wouldn't want to live with my mum. No offence, mum. No offence, mum. Love you, mum. It's their attitude I love, and that's what I'll be taking away.
I'm winding my way through Somerset, heading to Wells, the smallest city in England.
I'm going to find out what it's like to be somebody who does that one thing that brings them happiness and brings them inspiration and joy all the time.
Henry is a mobile musician who's built a nomadic life around the least portable instrument there is.
Hi!
Hello.
I'm Sophie.
Hello, Sophie.
What a spot! How did you come to do what you're doing here?
I mean, I've been street performing for 10 years as my
Really?
full-time
Really?
profession. But yeah, the piano's relatively new, and I just thought it's such a great thing to get out on the street. And how often do you see a piano, really?
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen a piano.
Sometimes I think I should have learnt the harmonica or something a bit more portable.
So tell me more about your life, how you came to be doing what you're doing.
It all started one day when I left my wallet at home, and I was going to pay for some groceries at the supermarket, realised I didn't have enough money to do that, and I had my mandolin with me. And I thought, I'll just try busking outside the supermarket for half an hour, and made enough for my groceries, and then that was it.
So what were you doing before that?
Working in kitchens as a chef for about 5 years. Yeah, I was doing long 60-hour weeks and tiny hot kitchens.
You wanted more of a balance.
I definitely wanted more of a balance.
What do you love about it the most?
Probably the constant change of scenery, yeah, and interacting with new people every day.
It's that age-old thing. If you can find a way to do the thing that you love and make money from it, you never work a day in your life. Were you ever worried about the financial hit?
I mean, it's definitely real, it's definitely a thing, but I worked my lifestyle around that. I figured out how I could live for not very much money.
How much money do you make?
It can be £10, it can be £100, it's totally random, yeah.
But it's enough for you to sustain your life?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of a dying art in a way of sort of seeing street musicians and stuff, especially with COVID times. It's like I know a lot of street musicians that have dropped out of the game because it's just too much going to get a 9-to-5 job or whatever.
Do you feel that pull ever?
It would have to be a really fun job for me to do that.
When you finish playing after however many hours, or the weather turns bad, what do you do next?
Well, pack up and get back to the van as fast as possible. I got big old wheels, not quite as flash as your wheels, but they get me places.
How much have you made?
Enough for some coffee and lunch.
Cool.
And yeah, that's it.
I'm battery powered.
Oh, I'll get head start then.
So I got to see Henry in action doing his thing busking, and then I got to see where he lives. So this is home. What's it called?
His name is Frank.
It's a he. I like it. Talk me through it. What have you got?
Couch/bed, which this whole unit pulls out to make a nice little large single. Micro kitchen, gas hob, little sink.
Is that a wood burner?
Yeah, it's for the winter months.
Oh, Henry. He's very stylish.
He is.
Bathroom facilities?
No bathroom facilities. Shower, it's a bit more of a Dutch wash situation.
Yeah. Okay. And toilet?
Toilet, public toilets is 90%. I do have an emergency chemical toilet box that lives under here.
So do you only get the piano out when you're going to go busking?
No, one of my favourite things to do is just to park it somewhere pretty and get inspiration from that spot and write something.
What kind of places do you go?
Just about anywhere. Not up big hills though.
No, I feel you. I can understand the limitation of a wheel.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Can we go somewhere and see you in action?
Yeah.
It's like, you're basically wheelchair accessible.
Yeah, we could probably push you up these ramps.
Get me in there?
Yeah.
Load me in like a piano. So nice to see Henry's lifestyle, but I did get a sense of the reality of it when we had to load the piano. I say we, when he had to load the piano.
Full disclosure, we asked Henry to park here on the edge of Wells in order to have a nice background, not realising the trouble we were going to cause.
Right. Oh my God.
Watch out the way.
I mean, he took it a lot better than I did. I thought the piano was going to fall on him, fall on me, break.
Third time's a charm.
Third time, I'm scared. I almost don't want to look.
Otherwise, we have to get a cameraman involved.
I'm scared. You're good. You're good. Go. Shit. It's in. That is not easy. This is seriously heavy. You make it look a lot lighter than it is. Right, so where to next?
Should we go to the beach?
Yeah.
I'll put these up and we'll get going.
Okay. Do you have a plan for if the worst happens?
Well, like end of the world or?
No, like, I mean, if you set on fire or you drop your piano or... Do you ever play that out in your mind?
Not very often.
We're quite different people.
What is the worst that could happen?
Well, okay, all right. What is the worst that could happen? I get you. Shit. Oh, look at this. This has got to be top 5 piano playing spots.
This'll do.
This'll do. Do your thing. I'm going to stay quiet.
Okay. Start on that, maybe. And then just find another note. Now we got 3 chords, we've almost got a song.
So many of us have these hobbies and these things that we love that give us joy, but we don't do them. We don't make time for them. It's wonderful that he makes such time for that.
I guess later on I'd work that out into a song, if I remember it.
This might be one of the most romantic things I've ever done. Can we pretend that this is...
It's our first date.
Yeah, all right. I'm down for that.
What about duet?
All right, I'll try. What do I need to do?
Well, any of the black keys. How about that? Yeah.
Okay, I like
Yeah?
it. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
it's magnificent. It's amazing. I don't know which word to use. Transcendent. Yeah, that was a moment. Oh, I ruined it.
Great, there you go.
That was amazing. You taught me how to play the piano in like
I didn't
20
teach you
seconds.
anything.
And the sun's going down. Oh, this is amazing.
So do you get it now?
I get it. Yes, I get it. Of course I get it.
I mean, I have to admit, I think I had my misconceptions about Henry's lifestyle. I thought he's just a sort of vagabond that floats around the world just playing a piano. But actually, there's something far more considered in his approach to life. He knows what makes him happy, and he does it. So, you're sleeping here tonight? What time do the toilets close?
That's a good question.
Next time, swapping the city for the sea.
So you bought a boat before you learned how to sail it?
Yeah.
Swapping the 9 to 5 for the sunrise.
I used to have an hour-and-a-half drive to work, so this is quite nice that my walk to work is about 20 seconds.
And what it's like to move to one of the remotest places in all of Europe.
Wow.